Hello and good evening. Welcome to another Blue Owl Performance Loft here at Chapel FM Arts Centre here in Seacroft. As you all know, the Blue Owl is our very unique open mic exclusively dedicated to under 25-year-olds. But before I continue, I just wanted to let you all know that we have some very special guests with us tonight. Ooh, indeed. Ooh, indeed. So first off, we have LS18 Rocks. The applause is necessary. And we also have some special guests all the way from the Netherlands, all the way across the ocean. I apologize if I say this incorrectly, but Culture de Wijk. I apologise if I said that wrong, just putting that out there. Why, thank you. So, as I don't think I've said this yet, but I'm Lydia, and we, the Grey Ravens, my lovely participants of this lovely Grey Raven band, companions, Martine, companions of the lovely Grey Ravens band, and we are the first performance of many lovely ones. So tonight we are singing, sadly, only one song, which is called Buried Underground, which is an original song by the Grey Ravens, and we hope you all enjoy the show and have a great evening. Buried in the ground, I'll never be found. Buried in the ground, I'll never be found. I'm going ill, I can't pay my bill. Death is chasing me, I will never be free. I am sick of being enslaved, and nobody can be saved. My birds are singing their deathly call. We escape when they fall. Buried underground, I'll never be found. Buried underground, I'll never be found. I'm going ill, I can't pay my bill. Death is chasing me, I will never be free. Buried underground, I'll never be found. Buried underground, I'll never be found. I'm going ill, I can't pay my bill. Death is chasing me, I will never be free. I hold my breath and I hope for the best. Working here is making me distressed. I'm running out of air, I fall into despair. I keep running but my boss doesn't care. Buried underground, I'll never be found. Buried underground, I'll never be found. I'm going ill, I can't pay my bill. Death is chasing me, I will never be free. Buried underground, I'll never be found. Buried underground, I'll never be found. I'm going ill, I can't pay my bill. Death is chasing me, I will never be free. I'm in debt with the man, but they owe me my life. You pay me with tokens, but you never mind. Breaking the environment is too much to bear, and our current conditions are not fair. Buried underground, I'll never be found. Buried underground, I'll never be found. I'm going ill, I can't pay my bill. Death is chasing me, I will never be free. Buried underground, I'll never be found. found. Buried underground, I'll never be found. I'm going ill, I can't pay my bills. Death is chasing me, I will never be free.
Thank you very much. As Lydia said, we are the Grey Ravens. The band is composed as Brian on piano, Beth on piano, Flynn on bass, Dante on drums, Lydia on vocals, Layla on ukulele, and I'm Holly on guitar. Thank you and enjoy the night.
Thank you. So as the band vacates the stage, I will introduce the next act. Please give a warm welcome and a loud applause to Robin from Leeds East Academy, who'll be reading. In fact, I have a better idea. Robin, why don't you come up here and tell us what it is you'll be performing tonight? So, Robin, what is the title of the piece you'll be performing tonight?
So, I have 3 pieces. One is called I'm Criminally Insane, the other one is called The Bag of Death, and the final one is called Zyredan, God of the Stars.
So, what is each one about?
So, the first one is done by a friend of mine named, I'm going to punch this really bad, Jiri Nori Aljaf. The next one is done by Brody, and the next one is done by me.
All right, thank you. Enjoy your performance.
So, as I said before, this first piece I'll be reading is called I'm Criminally Insane by a friend of mine from Leeds East. As I said, I will puncture this, Jiri Nori Aljaf. Okay. I am criminally insane. They don't notice it, but I do. Deep down, that I am a danger to other people around me, the people I love. The people I can't cope with being responsible for them. I can't cope with the blood on my hands. That screams in my mind, but I can't stop. It's like limbs are detached, and my hands and feet are independent beings just attached to me. I hope no one finds out what I've done. And that's the first one. So this next one is called Bag of Death, and it's also done by a Leeds East friend of mine named Brody. And yeah, in my bag I carry a Google Pixel 6 with hope my friends still care. In my bag I carry my book with the worry that my auntie's operation will be cancelled. In my bag I carry a useless nasal spray, carrying the pain of migraine. In my bag I carry a maths textbook, thinking I am not as smart as everyone else around me. In my bag, I carry a sparkly pencil case with the paranoia that I am not enough. In my bag, I carry the world on my shoulders, making me crumble. In my bag, I carry hope, joy, sadness, and more, all weighing me down. In my bag, I carry a water bottle, washing everything away, but not helping. In my bag, I carry my jumper, hiding my true self. In my bag, I carry a lot, trying not to burst. In my bag, I carry trainers, full of comfort. One day, the bag will burst with all these mixed emotions. That same day, I fall apart. So this final one is done by me. It's a kind of made-up myth that I've made during the past few weeks. It's called Zyredan, God of the Stars. Many years ago, hundreds of thousands of years ago to be exact, once lived a noble prince by the name of Zyredan, who was born with intergalactic power. He could move the stars around, form constellations, you name it, he could do it. Most likely anyway. He fell in love with a warrior named XD. That's his name. Confused? Yeah, ask his parents. Together, they would take a trip up a mountain named Scarlet Mountain. Together, they would eat, chat, move the stars around, making different shapes and making each other laugh. One day, the people of Tingsheng figured out this power, but they only saw the bad side of it, and not even taking accountability for the good. He could crush planets and control the world to his design. The people didn't take this lightly and banished him to Scarlet Mountain, forbidding XD from ever seeing him. Well, some say he went insane, others say he died. But who knows? One thing's for sure, he won't stay away. A while later, well, not actually, hundreds of years later, another prince, by the name of Ajax, woke up in the middle of the night to a voice. He didn't know where from, he didn't know who from, but it was there, and it wouldn't leave him alone. It was calling him to this mountain. Despite being told no by his parents, he got changed, grabbing his bag, and by stupid decision, jumped out of his window. He fell down and into a thorn bush. A large thorn now lodged in his leg. He bit his tongue, stopping himself from crying out in pain, and began his trip up the mountain. It wasn't a big mountain. Only took about a day or two to climb all the way up. He passed a large crystal with a man trapped inside, begging to be let out. He was hesitant to continue, but he had already come so far, so he continued up. Once he got up to the top, he gasped. The place was perfect. Large trees, a pond, it was paradise. He came across a stone panel, in the middle a pond with a stone table and 2 stone chairs. He was about to walk over when he heard a low growl. Turning behind him, he saw a pack of snow foxes, which were sacred to the mountain, so he didn't want to harm them. He stood back till a figure emerged from the shadows and said softly, Now, my friends, this is the one I've called for." And that's it.
And that was Robin from Leeds East. That's not a nice sound. Anyway, now we have Xander, and what are you doing for us tonight?
Singing, as usual.
Ooh, what are you singing?
A drinking song for the socially anxious.
Ooh, sounds fun. Enjoy.
Back of a cab, like a puppet with no strings, entangling my headphones, 'cause sometimes they're the only thing that keeps my head in place. Keeps my head in place. Arriving at the door, I hope to God I'm not the first. My heart is tearing pages from that funny story I rehearsed, and I know it won't be long, 'cause I know it won't be long. 'Cause though my drugs and my hammer and my kindness is my sword, the party swirls around me in a dress I can't afford, and I do my best to breathe, but they're stealing all the air. And the hum from the vigils sing me soft little vigils. It's on my step too far, keep telling me this is who you are. I should go home. I'm not lonely, just like being on my own. And I'll sing silence and ask my glass of wine for guidance. I might not make it tonight. And I'll speak with my eyes. You'll think I'm weird, one sympathizes. I might not make it tonight, because I don't find wanna show my cat some memes, 'cause he's awesome like me, like me. Now I'm lying on a bed full of coach, trying desperately to cope. When you open up the door, say something stupid like you're lying on some coats. I say I know, just sometimes nice to feel what it's like to be in someone else's coat. Now we're bursting at the seams, 'cause the noise is crushing us. We think it's so much worse than it seems, but the voice instead is rushing us. In a moment of total rapture, with every strength I have, I ask you if you play D&D and your face lights up like you've woken up from this endless fucking nightmare. Pretending this is you, this is us, this is me, and this is how I'm meant to be. But your smile tells me I'm safe, and the voice unspoken's heard. 'Cause if God made us all in his image, then God's a fucking nerd. And I'll sing silence and lost my glass of wine for guidance. I might not make it tonight, and I'll speak with my eyes. You'll think I'm neat, I'm not surprised that I might not make it tonight, 'cause I don't find this easy like you. Gonna go home and dress my cat up like Batman, 'cause he's awesome like me. And I'll sing silence and bust my glass of wine for guidance. I might not make it tonight. Gonna go home and tell my cat I'm not lonely if I'm with you. In the back of a cab, like two puppets with no strings, we share a pair of headphones, 'cause sometimes they're the only thing that keep our heads in place, that keep our heads in place.
And that was a lovely performance by Xander. And now we have a spoken word by Brian. So what is your spoken word about?
Actually, it's a variety of poems, and they're basically covering many topics. So,
Ah, well, good luck.
thank you. Hello, everyone, and
Come off the stage first.
she was Lydia. Oh yeah. So this poem is called "The Missing Planet," and I don't really know what I was thinking when I wrote it, but anyways, let me start. Suppose I'm also expressing my story, yet mothers say it's something upsetting. Look at the lighting shining brightly, matching like the dazzling setting. Notably, the invention is so impressive and warming. Now let's face it. We live in a world of myth and merits. With merits, we cherish and flourish. With myth, we tarnish and perish. So I keep thinking and thinking, what and now? On the peak of time traveling over 5 decades into the future, suddenly I wanted to turn back, but furious fate didn't allow. In my journey, I was emerging from space back to Earth when I witnessed the blue planet losing its well-known dignity. From afar, the planet fluctuated in its appearance. On the land, there was a war, and it echoed a silent cry. Words, pledges, conventions, rules, and laws were written and buried under the graves. Their prowess was underrated. Many stars of hope were shattered, so only motionless hope remained. And the new lions roared with pride, fighting for their new survival. Fetch, cage, and page. It was a no man's land. Breathing was impossible for mankind, so I took my last sigh. Yes, the sun was over the horizon. Humanity had set Mother Earth to burn. A new era was fiercely unfolding. Forsaken promises, humbled greedy brokers, silenced fighters, barren fields, empty mansions, deep mines, black seas, unprecedented hurricanes. A new way was making its path, so a species in the past. There was a mixture of greed and science, creatures with a different puncture, at the same time all dying. Perhaps their toughness had softened, defiance distracted, and fate resurfaced. The heat raised on their watch. They failed to secure the large. Fetch, cage, and part. Well, a lot of generations were robbed by their own passive ancestors. It seemed like the future was far into the future when scientists warned, when environmentalists staged, better late than never. Now I cry with a pitiful pitch for the missing planet, my home, a place for all, which gave us the light for the darkness, sadness for joy, unity for division, bleakness for vision. Perhaps we missed the revision, but obviously that may be the reason. I've been robbed a priceless prize, a planet of life, a planet of wonders, a sea of dreams. Thank you very much, thank you very much. And actually, this is my last short poem, which is titled, When She Gets Quiet. So, it's a great day, or I am not sure. I'm not standing or walking. Oh, it's hurting, but it's fine. Sad emotions, but it's fine. Confused, but it's fine. Cold and cross, but it's fine. Lost, but not found. I'm still counting the loss. Just can't point the way out. There is no easy road engulfed in this story. I need the creator. From harmony there was discord. When the rocks pour hard. From peace to chaos. When life pinned me down. It often comes with foreign characteristics that makes my hands swell, that make my head pound, that make my eyes wet, that makes my legs heavy. Thank you.
Well, great performance by Brian. Sorry again for running on. So now, next up, we've got Lydia. She's going to be singing 2 songs. I'll be joining her for the second one. But what is your first song?
My first song is Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
And how about the second?
Bloody Power Fame by Cold Rain. Wanted to see who could do it better.
Me or you? Or both of us? Well, both of us versus Cold Rain.
What?
Us or Cold Rain? Us or Cold Rain? Who would do it better?
Who would do what better?
As in Bloody Power Fame.
Oh, you definitely could not sing it better than me.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point. Enjoy.
I will. I need to fix the mic stand. Come on, lyrics. There we go. Yep. And yes, it is the karaoke version. Long-winded intro. There we go. I'm waking up
to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Flags, dime my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We painted red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. The sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive.
That definitely went better than I expected. And now, for the second song, I'm going to have Flynn, music maestro over there, play bass for this next one. And before we start, I seriously apologise. If my voice cracks, it's not my fault. Genuinely not my fault. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Hit it, Elliot.
Save the pain for another day. Say you wanna stand, spread a look away. Don't you dare go asking any questions. What you feel, is it real? Dry your tears, learn to pretend. Never take a stand, bow and comprehend. Don't you dare go asking any questions. The less you think, the more you win. The less you give, the more you get. Power, fame, bloody power, fame. It's all out of control, out of control. Nothing will save us anymore. Standing at the gates of hell, so wanting more, more and more. Bloody power, fame. Locked out of heaven, sins unforgiven, 'cause we're only fading over what's been done. Every time we look away, the more and more we die each day. Bloody power, fame. Bloody power, fame. It's all out of control, out of control. bloody power and fame. All we want is bloody power and fame.
It's not the end.
Overboard, we'll descend evermore. At the end of it all, will we see what we've become? On the edge, overboard, we'll descend evermore. At the end of it all, will we see what we've become?
Still not the end.
Falling pieces, spending days just to pick them up, knowing deep within we can't go on like this, out of control, out of control. Nothing will save us anymore. Standing at the gates of hell, so wanting more, more and more. Bloody power and fame. All we want is bloody power and fame. All we want is bloody power and fame.
Could you be so kind as to pass me my clipboard, please? Tala. Ooh, pen. So next we have a spoken word or backing track by one of our special guests, Culture in Devike.
So to introduce Culture in die Wijk, you can stay up here, Lydia, too, and join us if you want to. So we've got the last 2 days, we've been super excited. I'm Tony, by the way, I work at Chapel FM. And the last 2 days, we've been very excited to have these amazing guests hanging out with us, making all kinds of great art and radio and just sharing stories. The Culture in die Wijk, which means, anyone speak Dutch here who's not part of the Dutch group? Means culture in the Wijk, neighborhood, yes. And they're from Zwolle in the Netherlands. Anyone been to Zwolle who's not from Zwolle? Anyone been to the Netherlands from here? A couple people have been to the Netherlands, great. Zwolle is about 40 miles east of Amsterdam, is that right? More or less? Good. So, far east. So, Chris, why don't you come up here with me and tell us about what we've been doing? So, Culture in die Wijk and the Youth Association, which is from around these parts, have been making all kinds of stuff. And Kirst and the gang, they're going to come up here and do a big collective performance. But first, I think Kirst is going to tell you a bit about what you're doing.
Most certainly. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we are, who we are. We are Culture in de Wijk, Culture in the Neighborhood. And we are a community arts organization, actually. And we're joined by our partners as well, Traverse and Focus. They're welfare partners, youth workers. And we've been here on an exchange with the Youth Association and Chapel FM. And now let me see what I wrote again. It's very difficult to see in this light.
Yeah, you wrote in blue, and the light is also blue.
That's
so
very difficult, yeah. We interpret the voice of the young people in performances and in art pieces. And we make sure that the voice of the young people is heard by the people who need to hear them. And now I'm going to give it over to you.
Yes, thank you. I'm Elea. I'm also with Culture in de Wijk. And the last few days, the Youth Association took us on and showed us all around Leeds and in the neighborhood of Leeds. And there were some great places that we visited. Of course, Chapel FM is amazing. We were very overwhelmed being here and seeing all the different groups of people coming here and all these amazing young people who are very talented. Performing is just really a treat for us, so we're very happy about that. We also visited Ellis-10, a huge indoor skate park with also a special needs school inside. It was a great place. Also, if you have never been, go there. It's amazing. Chili Pep in Barnsley, Yeah, it's also very nice, huge project with a great animation. Yeah, we're just blown away by all the great places you have for young people to create, to meet each other, and we're very inspired to take that back to Holland and, yeah, maybe implement some of the things we've seen here. Today, we showed the people here how we work. So we did some, a lot of different things actually. Yeah. Our partners from Traverse and Focus did some exercises with the group. We did some exercises with theater, with visual arts, performing arts, music even. You're going to hear a little bit about it. So we have, we want to show you a little bit that we did today about 2 different exercises. First of all, we're Dutch, so English is not our native language, but we try to write rap music in English, so you're going to hear that a little bit later. You're already here, so that's nice. First, we wanted to show you the t-shirts. I'm going to hand over the microphone to you.
Yeah, we're going to show them, and we're going to tell about them, of course. We've been with a huge group, and that's not even half of it yet. We were with a larger group. Rachel, Evie, could you show everybody the t-shirt you've made? And could you tell me, Evie, what's on your t-shirt actually?
Eyes and quotes from people.
Yeah, what sort of quotes?
Like we were asked like what something sounded like or what something felt like, and so you've gone around and wrote it on each other's shirts. But you can't really see them that well.
Yeah, we worked through art-based research, and one of the research we did today was asking questions that are kind of vague, like what does language smell like, or what does language sound like? Do you know another, Rachel?
Was it connection taste smell like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And can you tell us a little bit about what's on your t-shirt actually?
This isn't the one I made, I'm not taking credit. But we've got like on the back here when everyone was asked things like passion, art, warm, community, youth, just loads of different words to describe what like language and all the other things we spoke about.
Yeah. And how was it to do this exercise, Evie?
It was fun. I got to talk to people that I hadn't really talked to yesterday. I got to talk to everyone.
Yeah, so that's also part of the research we've done. Through this act, we make people make new connections as well. And now I think it's time for a rap, actually. So Amin and Elmar and India are gonna let us hear a little piece about what they made a rap about. And the rap is about what they've experienced today or these past few days, actually. And I think, can we use these mics for the rap? Perfect.
Who is doing it? Who is doing it?
These 3.
I'm a little bit over 25.
Video and I'll break your phone.
Ja.
What time is it?
Leeds time.
What time is it?
Leeds time.
What time is it?
Leeds time.
I can't hear you, man. What time is it?
Leeds time.
Oi, 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 oi. That's great, that's great. Hey, okay, fine. contact open en dicht. Ik weet niet als wat ik zeggen moet. Ik loop hier en ik heb een flinke grote boet. Ik ben hier in Leeds, het is de stad waar ik ben. Ik eet patat, het is niet lekker, drie patat. Het is lang geleden, morgen ben ik weg. Ik ben zeker nu niet in Zweden. Nu ben ik nu hier, Elea in de bek. En ik weet wat ik zeg, ik heb zeker grote bek. Maar ik moet eventjes doen, ik eet zeker meloen. Ik zie daar FC Leeds, dat is een goede club. En ik weet ook wat ik zeg en ik ben niet op die club. Het is Nederlands, ey. Ik pas de mic nu door. Je weet dat ik nu score.
I am okay, and you are okay, and that's just how the connections are made. Learn from each other and have a good time, and finish it off with some rhythm and rhyme.
The circle of life where it all sets and it's all glory. From the seed to the fruit, it's a nourishing cycle. Where life unfolds, it's truly vital. The circle of life, it's a beautiful sight. From the seed to the fruit, it's a wondrous flight. Mother Nature's creation is a true delight. Hashtag fruit,
Hoe laat is het? Hoe laat is het? Hoe laat is het? Hoe laat is het? Het grote kabaal, ey. Adita is hier, ze kijkt nu naar ons. We zijn nu op de club en ik weet, ik ben ons cultuur in de wijk en Youth Association. Heb ik het goed gezegd? Ik weet niet, ik ben op vacation. Ik loop nu even door, het is nu even klaar, dus je weet dat ik zo score, ey. Thank you for your time, guys. Big shout out to the Youth Association and Jolan, of course, the project maker of Cultuur in de Wijk. Also shout out to you guys. Thank you for listening, for your time. And shout out to the people, again, of the Youth Association. Applaus for them!
Lydia, you want to come back too for a moment, just to set up? Okay, so while the last band, you want to introduce the last band, they're going to set up, and then we're going to talk a little more to our guests from the Netherlands. So why don't you first introduce the last band so they know to start setting up, and then you can join the conversation if you want. So who's the last act?
The last act is called Kingpin.
Okay, so if you want to start setting up, and Kingpin is joining us from LS18 Rocks, which is an amazing music program across the city over in Horsforth. But guys, let's talk a little bit about Cultuur in de Wijk. First of all, tell us a little more about the kinds of stuff you do, especially with young people, because we are at this young person's open mic here, Blue Owl.
Yeah, that's very important for us as well, because we like I said in my short introduction, we try to take the voice of the young people, make it their own, and make art with it. And we do that through welfare, and we do that through youth work, and we do that through art. And for example, we've had a project about mental health, we've had a project about youth violence, knife crimes, gun crimes, and we try to invite local politics as well to make them to show them that these are problems that young people actually struggle with, and we hope through the projects we do, they come up with solutions as well, but especially just get to know the young people and make them important, because they are important.
Want to say some more?
Yeah, maybe a little bit about really the type of art that we do. So you talked about the edition where we discussed violence and anger. One of the things that we did was get a huge lamp and take a pose representing a person that the young people were angry at. So that could be someone from school or a parent or someone they were angry at. So we outlined the silhouette, and then we painted the silhouettes by shooting at it with paintball guns. So that was very fun to do, obviously. It was one of the favorite parts of us, but also from young people. And then, so the images we created that way, we used as a backdrop for a theater piece. And that way we made a combination of a lot of different art forms. Yeah, that's an example.
And if you want to find out more, too, we did a radio interview with Cultura in de Wijk yesterday, too. So on the Chapel FM website, you can find that, and they have lots more stories about the kind of work they do, but also ideas for collaborations in the future. Did you want to add some things as well?
I'm not actually Dutch.
I know, yeah.
So I work with the Youth Association, and I feel like it's been such an amazing experience to have like the Culture in de Wijk come over, and like we've got to show them some of our work, and we've realised just how similar like so detached youth work on the street is compared over in the Netherlands, and it's just great, and I'm really excited to see what we do in the future, hopefully going over there. So yeah, it'll be really good. Yeah. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it's been a really good experience.
So we also have another minute or two. There's also a chance we'll pick up again, but if anybody from our audience has any questions for our guests from the Netherlands, from Cultura in de Wijk as well, feel free. We do have a chance for a question or two. Anything you've ever wanted to know about the Netherlands, Holland? Why does the country have two names? Things like that. But in the meantime, they don't even know. So, Chris, any thoughts, or Elia, for the future, things you might want to do, how Leeds and Zwolle might continue to collaborate?
Yeah, we actually hope that the Youth Association and Chapel FM come over to Zwolle for a project. We don't know what, we don't know when, but we hope we can do that this year, maybe, perhaps. And in the future, we've been to International Community Arts Festival in Rotterdam, and we were very excited to see all kinds of different projects all over the world in the Netherlands, and we hope that we can have a collaboration on which we perform and go there as well with you guys. So that's a very clear future project we are aiming at.
Okay. So for everybody in the room, give a shout out if you'd like to go to the Netherlands and visit Cultura in de Wijk in Zwolle. Anybody? All right. Fantastic. And you're all welcome back. So can we bring back up Lydia, our marvelous host, to introduce the last band and finish up the show? Thank you, everybody. One more time, okay. Introduce our last guest to the night.
Okay. So our last guests of the night are called Kingpin. So what are you doing for us tonight?
We're going to be singing some mainly rock songs for you tonight.
Beautiful. Good luck.
Thank you
Enjoy,
very much.
audience.
Stop making the eyes at me, I'll stop making the eyes at you. What it is that surprised me is I don't really want you to. Your shoulders are frozen, oh, you're an explosion. Your name is a real one, I don't care for sound. The light in the fuse, my result in the bag of a bango. I bet that you look good on the dance floor. I don't know if you're looking for romance, or I don't know what you're looking for. I said I bet that you look good on the dance floor. Let's do electro pop like a robot from 1984. From 1984. I wish you'd stop ignoring me, 'cause you're sending me to despair. Without a sound of you calling me, and I don't think it's very fair. Your shoulders are frozen, oh, but you're an explosion. Your name isn't real, but I don't care for sound. The lights in the fuse, my result in the bag of a bango. I bet that you look good on the dance floor. I don't know if you're looking for romance, or I don't know what you're looking for. I said I bet that you look good on the dance floor. As you do electro pop like a robot from 1984. From 1984. No, there ain't no love, no Montagues or Capulets. Just banging tunes in DJ settings. Dirty down This is just a girl. Take this pink ribbon up my eyes. I'm exposed, and it's no big surprise. Don't you think I know exactly where I stand? This world is forcing me to hold your hand. 'Cause I'm just a girl, a little lonely. Well, don't let me out of your sight. Oh, I'm just a girl, all pretty appetite. So don't let me have any rights. Oh, I've had it up to you. The moment that I step outside, so many reasons for me to run and hide. I can't do the little things I hold so dear. 'Cause it's all those little things that I fear. 'Cause I'm just a girl, I'd rather not be. 'Cause they won't let me drive late at night. Oh, I'm just a girl, guess I'm some kind of freak. 'Cause they all seem to stare with their eyes. Oh, I'm just a girl, take a good look at me. Just your typical prototype. Oh, I've had it up to here. Am I making myself clear? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. That's all that you'll let me be. Oh, I'm just a girl living in captivity. Your rule of thumb makes me worrisome. Oh, I'm just a girl. What's my destiny? What I've succumbed to is making me numb. Oh, I'm just a girl. My apologies when I become is so burdensome. Oh, I'm just a girl. Lucky me, Tweedledum, there's no comparison. Oh, I've had it up to. Oh, I've had it up to. Oh, I've had it up to here. Our next song for you today is going to be Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne.
Is this on? Yes, it is on. Can I just say that was absolutely amazing? Because that is the Skater Boy is one of my absolute favourite songs. So you rocked it, honestly. No, well done, guys. Honestly, round of applause.
Thank you.
Oh, do you? Oh my God. Dante, I'm so sorry for interrupting you. I thought this was your last song. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, don't worry about
So what
it.
are you guys singing now then?
I'm going to introduce the band, and our last song for you is going to be She's Electric by Oasis.
Awesome.
Before I do, I'll introduce the band for you today. On keys, we have Ziggy. Also on keys, we have Ethan. On bass, we have Ollie. Both on drums, we have Amber and Lenny. On guitar, we have Alistair. And I'm Layla. This is She's Electric. She's electric. She's in a family full of eccentrics. She's done things I've never expected, and I need more time. She's got a sister. God only knows how I missed her. And on the palm of her hand there's a blister, and I need more time. And I want you to know I've got my mind made up now, but I need more time. And I want you to say, do you know what I'm saying? But I need more, 'cause out of you and only me, there's lots and lots for us to see. There's lots and lots for us to do. She's electric, can I be electric too? She's got a brother. We don't get on with one another, but I quite fancy her mother, and I think that she likes me. She's got a cousin. In fact, she's got about a dozen. And she's got one in the oven, but it's nothing to do with me. And I want you to know I've got my mind made up now, but I need more time. And I want you to say, do you know what I'm saying? But I need more, 'cause out of you and me, there's lots and lots for us to see. There's lots and lots for us to do. She's electric, can I be electric too? Can I be electric too? Can I be electric too? Can I be electric Thank you very much.
Well, that was quite something. Ladies and gentlemen, LS18 rocks. All the way from Horsforth. Right, so we have a tradition here at Chapel FM. Every Blue Owl Performance Loft ends with all performers on stage for a last picture. So can I please welcome back everyone that performed today? Can you all bunch up at the back of the stage? No, come on guys, come on. Join back in, come on. For a last picture of all together so we can tag you on Instagram and all those things that people do. And also for our archive. So the next Blue Owl Performance Loft here at Chapel FM will be on the 22nd March. And that 29th March, and that is a Friday. It's the Friday before the Easter break. So we hope to welcome most of you back. Maybe we'll have some more rocking happening. Audience members are also welcome to join. Put that in your diaries, 29th March, and the last one of this year before the summer will be on the 22nd May. And after that, we'll have a whole program of music during the summer, so stay tuned and find info on chapelfm.co.uk. I'm Martin. This is the Blue Owl Performance Loft, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
What time do you guys wake up at in the morning?
I wake up at 5, 6, 7 or 8.
I wake up about 11 or 12.
I wake up at about 8 and then I listen to East Leeds Community.